We'll start with the soup. I love soups. And this is lettuce soup. Any lettuces that you have with some potatoes, leeks, topped with some gratin. It is delicious and easy. So let's begin with the leeks. Let's put a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter. Let's do a little bit of garlic. Just put it right in there. This leek is enough for a soup. And I would even kind of take this and all of this that I'm cutting off now, the outer tougher leaves, you save this. This is great. You put it in the freezer when you're making soup, stock. It is just great. So let's cut it in half. And the leeks, you know, always have a little bit of sand. They love growing in sandy soil. They grow real well. So make sure that you wash them well, and then we'll put them in right in with the garlic. As soon as the leeks wilt a little bit, we'll put in the potatoes. We want them to brown. Let's put in the potatoes. Salt the potatoes and the leeks. So lettuces. This is romaine, escarole, chicory. And what is good about this soup is that you want all the leaves that you would otherwise discard. Like this, the top. And this you can save for a salad. Again, the chicory, the outer tougher leaf, just like that. So you can see here, we have this is nice for a salad, and this will make a great soup. Escarole, the same. On the outside, the bigger leaves, the tips that are tough. And here you have the nice escarole that will make a great salad. So here you have yourself a great salad, and here you have yourself a great soup. All right. Okay. So when you are going shopping and you see great heads of lettuces, think differently, you know. Buy 2 or 3, mix it up, makes a beautiful salad. The outside, use for a soup like this. I have here some stock, and if you add the stock, of course, it could be vegetable stock, it could be beef stock, it could be chicken stock, you know. The more flavorful your soup. But could you do it all with water? Absolutely. You can just use, instead of stock, all water, and you will get a darn good soup. Let's put all of this right in. I have two bay leaves for flavor. And we'll just let this perk away. Bring it to a boil. Cover it, then lower it and let it simmer. Half an hour, 45 minutes, you got yourself a soup. Let's get the Fontina ready. The Fontina and a little bit of grated cheese to top. Fontina is a great cheese, a very rich cheese. Could you use another cheese? Absolutely. You can use cheddar, you can use Munster cheese, you can use all of this, but Fontina really brings you to Italy, to that creaminess. So you buy yourself a piece of Fontina. And Fontina is great to cook, certainly, but it is also great to eat. So, you know, if you buy a piece and you have a piece left, by all means, wrap it in the refrigerator and keep it and eat it. There's nothing better than a soup perking on the stove when you come home hungry. And as a child, I remember a lot of times my grandmother had just that. And the soup is convenient because you put it up, you put the ingredients that you want at the right time, and you let it perk away. And in an hour and a half, 2 hours, you have yourself a great meal. But it's also very diversified. I mean, it can be very diversified in a sense that, you can begin with beans, but then from beans and potatoes, you can go to 100 other different variations of the same soup. And that's the beauty of soup. This soup is great individually, just like that. You've had French onion soup. Well, this is an Italian rendition with the vegetables. Get yourself a nice piece of country bread, more or less the size. Look, because this will go on top, and it will be a nice cover. So try to get a size bread where you kind of fit, so you don't need a lot of patching up to do. Day-old bread, even better. Let me just check. The soup is going here full speed. That's great. I'm gonna taste it because keeping in mind that, I will put the cheese, some grated cheese, the bread. So let me taste it. Pretty good. Maybe a little salt. In the kitchen, it's about prepping yourself, then organizing yourself, and then everything comes easy. So here I am. I'm close to the soup. I have a nice ladle. And the first thing I want to do is put the soup in. Let me just put a little bit more in, because once I put the bread will absorb the liquid. And the bread is slightly toasted if it's fresh, and if it's a day old, it's okay. Just get it to fit in there. Nice. It will settle in. Perfect. And now we put the Fontina. And I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of the grated cheese on top. So just about everything is cooked here. What we want is, maybe about 15 minutes in a hot, hot oven, 450, 425, depends on your oven. And you just put it in like this. And 15 minutes, you check it. When it's nice and crispy on the top and the soup will be bubbling underneath, it is ready. All right. Wow, do they look ready? Absolutely. And you should smell this cheesiness here, this beauty here. Wow, this looks really great. It's easy. They're perking away. You can even leave it a little bit. It's one of those things that you don't have to rush to the table, but you want it while the cheese is still oozing and melting. And I'm going to taste one, and I'm looking which one am I going to taste. I think I kind of like, maybe this one. How's that? It's always good to put it on a little plate, just like that. I am going to dive in. This looks so delicious, crunchy, mellow, cheesy, all of that good stuff that we love. put it all together here. It's hot. Okay, here it goes. Wow. You know, that grilled cheese taste, effect, crunchiness, and then the mellowness of the vegetables in the soup. Delicious, easy, and economical.